I think the Nigerian people at some point have to decide that we will stop stampeding and killing ourselves in fighting over scraps, and that we will engage those who are destroying the country. In other nations, economic crisis of this nature, again, you and I know that there's so many governments around the world that have been forced to change or that have actually been upended because of the supreme economic hardships that people have been going through. And so we're going to have to get to a stage where the Nigerian people would have to stop fighting themselves for bags of rice, stop fighting themselves for jerry cans of oil, and look the problem squarely in the face. And the problem that we should be looking in the face is that the reason why we're in this problem is because of corruption in the process. It's because those who lead us have absolutely no ideas. We have a president who on day one, he didn't have a cabinet, had not put anything in place, said that some spirit moved him to roll out some of the most consequential economic policies the nation has ever had, right? He free floated the currency, went ahead and made some more, removed subsidies on fuel. We went from a situation where fuel was 197 naira per liter to one now where it's over 1,000 naira per liter. It's terrible what's happened. But at the end of the day, the Nigerian people, we have to come to a place where, again, we stop fighting ourselves for scraps and stampeding ourselves to death and recognize that we can take those same energies and address the system head on. While people are stampeding themselves to death and dying, guess who is not stampeding themselves to death? They're still flying around the world in their private jets. They're still having fantastic end of year celebrations. They have no issues. The Nigerian people have issues, and we need to get to a place very similar to what Dele did, where we stop speaking in generic terms and where we begin to call these maladministrators of the nation to task and force them to actually begin to do things that are in the interest of the Nigerian